Hello everyone, this is part 3 and the second section for database. We stopped in question number 18 in the previous video, so we'll start with question number 19, which is creating the report. Now question number 19, using the fields from all tables, produce a tabular report that selects the record where location includes the text ham, nationality is AUS or NZL, outcome is complete. So definitely there are some conditions or query that we have to do before creating the report. As we all know, we have to create a query first before creating the report to make sure that these conditions are done. So we'll go back to our Access. First we have to create a query, so click on create tab, click on query wizard. Query design also will do the same thing, but the thing is that if we choose query wizard, we will not miss any step and we will be able to go step by step process without losing any of the data. So choose simple query wizard, click OK, and we have to choose the field names according to this question. They have clearly mentioned how the fields must be displayed. So first name, last name, YOB, nationality, location. So first name and last name is in athlete table, so go to athlete table, choose first name, last name. Location is in the events table, so choose events table, choose location, and then the next is YOB, nationality, and YOB is coming in results table. Oh no, go to athlete table, YOB is in the athlete table, then nationality, then outcome and position. In results table you can find outcome and position. So I selected all the fields according to the order and confirm with the criteria questions too if you have to select any field name or not. Location is already added, nationality and outcome is also added, so we don't have to add any extra fields. So click next, and we have to choose detail. This is not a summary report or this is not an individual report. So click next, and I'm going to change the name of the query as query 1. If there is a space before Q, then you may get some error message, so make sure there is no space before Q and finish. So this is query 1, and I have to start giving the conditions. So first condition is location including the text ham. There is a keyword include. Include means that text ham is not coming alone. So if you check location, you can see there is the word ham which is coming along with other words like Hashi ham, Breckenhammer, and yeah. So we have to make sure that we are giving the criteria accordingly so that we will get these locations where the text includes ham. If I go to design view and in the location, in the criteria, this is the criteria section, you can see here criteria of the location. If I type ham and then if I run, I won't get any result because it is clearly mentioned in the question that ham is included in the words. So to make sure that I need to find out all the text, all the words which contains the text ham, I have to give a star symbol or asterisk symbol, then ham, then star. This star indicates that the ham is included in a word. The first star indicates that there could be some data or some letters before the word ham. The last star indicates there could be some letters or words after the word ham. Now run and check the output. You can see all the locations which contains the word ham. Now the next criteria is nationality is AUS or NZL. Now you can see that in nationality all the nationalities are visible. We need only AUS or NZL. So come to the criteria of nationality and then type AUS or NZL, then run. Give criteria one by one, check the output, and then only move on to the next one. Do not give all the criterias together, sometimes you may get some error messages. You can see now nationalities are AUS or NZL. Now outcome, we need only complete. There are complete and DNF, we need only complete. So come to the criteria of outcome and then give the criteria as complete, then run, and this is the this is the output. There are 30 records. Now this is the result of the query or the conditions. Now we are done with the query. Now we have to start creating the report. So save this query, then click on create tab, click on report wizard. Make sure that you are choosing query, because we are not going to create the report for the tables, we are going to create the report for the output of the query. Choose query. Now there is no change in the field name, so select the fields, click next. Now they clearly mentioned here, do not group the data, because when we create relationships, there is a tendency to group the data. Now you can see, if you go by athlete table, this is group by 2. If you go by results table, there is no group. If you go by events table, again there is a grouping. So we will go for results by results table, so that there is no grouping. Click next. And this is also related to grouping, we don't have any grouping, so we can skip this. Click next. Now we have to do sorting, but I'll do sorting after creating the report, because if I do the sorting here, then the sorted fields will come first and then we have to rearrange it. So it's better to do the sorting after creating the report. Now click next. Now the layout, they have clearly mentioned here, it is a tabular report and the orientation is portrait. Then it fits on a single page. So make sure this is tabular portrait, and then make sure this fits on single page. Click next. Now there is a title for the report, that is Oceania results. So choose Oceania results as the title. Now give the title. There must not be space. Now click on finish. Then the report will be created. Yes, the report is created. You can see first name, last name, location, YOB, nationality, outcome. This is actually position. Now we have to adjust the fields and make everything visible. This is print preview. So close print preview. This is the design view. I'm moving on to layout view, which will help me to adjust the fields properly. Now the first thing is that I have to make sure YOB visible and position visible. Before that, I'm going to reduce some space between first name, last name, because as there are lots of space. So to do that properly and together, I'm going to choose the heading of the first name and hold the control key from the keyboard and then choose the first data, so the complete column is selected. Now reduce the size. Now last name, hold the control key, select the data. I'm using the arrow key from the keyboard. Now if I want, I can reduce the size also. Now location, hold the control key, choose together. Now YOB and hold the control key, select the data. First I am going to increase the size of the column so that it is completely visible, and then I will change the position. Now nationality, I'm going to reduce the size. Then outcome, then position. First increase the size of position and then we can move a little bit. These dashed lines are actually the edge of the page. So now I'm done with the adjustments. Now I have to do the sorting, sort the data in the ascending order of nationality and ascending order of position. So to do that, I can be in the layout view itself. I feel there is some extra space here, so let me just move it. I want to move it together, so okay. Now for that, I can be in the layout view and then I can go to the design tab, and then there is an option called group and sort. Click on group and sort, and we are not going to do grouping, we are going to do sorting. So click on add a sort. The first sorting is ascending order of nationality, so select nationality. You can see the changes here when I do that. Select nationality. Now by default it is A on top, which is ascending order, so you can see the changes applied. Now the next is ascending order of position. Now you can see this position is just rearranged just like that, right? So now click add a sort, choose position. Again, smallest to largest means ascending order. We can see the difference here. So sorting is done. Do not click on this close button because it will delete the sorting. Close this close button so that the window will be closed. So sorting is also done. Save the file. Now includes only the text, that is also done. Has your name, sender number and candidate number on the report. They did not mention on every page of the report, just the report. So go to the design view. I'm going to include that in the report footer. So expand the report footer and go to design tab. Choose a label so that only the letters need to be typed, and then draw a box or just click. Then give the name, then center number and candidate number. I can choose, or I can expand it a bit. I can change the position also if needed. Now if I go to the report view, I can see the changes. Now it's here in the report footer. So we are done with first report. Now we can save, and to take the printout you can go to print preview, and you have to know how many pages are there and whether it is correct or not. So go for more pages, go for the maximum number of pages. There is only one page here, so this is the correct one. Now close print preview. Now moving on to the next question. Question number 20. Using the fields from all tables, produce a tabular report. So there are some conditions here also, but there is one extra question that we have to create a new field name, and also we have to do a calculation in the report. So first we will start creating a query. So go to create query wizard, simple query wizard. So choose from the tables. They mentioned all the tables, so make sure that you are not choosing query here. We have to choose from the tables. Now first name, last name, location, swim. So first name is here, last name is here, and location is in the events table. Now they mentioned swim, not swim in meters. So go to the third table and check if you have swim there. Yes, swim is here. Then T1 bike, T2 run. So T1 bike, T2 run. And then wetsuit, total transition. Wetsuit is in the events table, I guess. Yes, wetsuit. Now total transition is a new field which is not there. See, this is the question. We have to create this, so we can skip it for now and choose position. Position is in the results table. Choose position. Now we will see if there is any field need to be added according to the query. Yes, position is already added, but gender is not added. So we will add gender. We will give the query, and then when we create the report, we will not add the gender. So now you can add gender, which is in the athletes table. So all are selected except the new field that we will create after creating the query. Click next. It is detailed query, and I am going to rename this as query 2. Finish. So this is query 2. Now I'm going to check the criteria. The first one is position is more than 0 and 5 or less. So if you see position, there are lots of numbers. More than 0 means starting from 1, and 5 or less means 5 is included and less than 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only these positions must be included. So go to the design view, go to position. In the criteria section of position, we can give greater than 0 and less than or equal to 5. When we get these kind of question like operator questions, we have to make sure that we are not typing it in words, but we have to make use of the operators. Now this is greater than 0 and less than or equal to 5. Click on run and check if you got the correct output. You can see all the numbers or values in position are 1 to 5. Now next criteria is gender, female. So you can see gender is containing male and female. So come to the criteria section of gender and then give the criteria as female. Run, and you can see now all the gender are female and all the positions are from 1 to 5. So we are done with the first question of the query. Now second contains a new field called total transition, which is calculated at runtime to add the contents of T1 and T2. So we have to create a new field called total transition, and the calculation is T1 plus T2. So to do that, we have to go to the design view. Let it be the last field. Click on the last field, which is blank, and go to the design tab, click on builder. Now the name of the new field is total transition. Now usually in mathematics, if you do calculation, we give the equation as C is equal to A plus B. Similarly here we are giving the new name total transition. Instead of equal symbol, we have to use the colon. Now T1 and T2 both are fields. You can see here, if it is a field, we have to enclose it in the square bracket. So T1 plus T2. This is the equation. If you do this, the contents of or the values of T1 and T2 will be added, and that will be stored in the total transition. Click OK. So you can see that as the last field. This is the last field, total transition colon T1 plus T2. Run and check if you are getting the answer properly. You can see here total transition. So T1, this T1 and this T2 will be added, and that will be stored in total transition. In the second record, this T1 and this T2 will be added, and that will be stored in the total transition. Now you can see that these are displayed as AMs or PMs, and that's the reason why they clearly mentioned format this field to display as HHMMSS. So go to the design view, click on total transition, and then click on property sheet under design tab, and in the format we can mention HH colon mm colon ss. Then you run and check if you got the correct output or not. Yeah, that's it. So this is correct now. Now we are done with the second, we are done with the third, and now we can start creating the report. So save and click on create, click on report wizard. Make sure that you are choosing query 2, because we are going to create the report for query 2. Now choose the field name according to this. Here we did not select total transition in the beginning, so make sure that you're choosing it in the order. So first name, last name, location, swim, T1 bike, T2 run, wetsuit. After wetsuit, it is total transition. So we have to choose total transition and then position, and according to the question we do not have to display gender. We selected gender only for the query, so we can skip gender. Then click next. Now we don't have any grouping as mentioned here, so go by results table so that there is no grouping. Click next. No grouping here. Click next. We will do sorting later. And now for layout, it is tabular layout, landscape, orientation, and fits on a single page wide. So choose landscape and make sure this is clicked. Click next, and then there is a title for the report, which is top female triathletes, and they mention that it should be larger in font size. So make sure it is larger after creating the report. Finish. So now this is the report. The heading is larger, and you can see there are lots of adjustments need to be done. So close print preview, come to layout view, start doing the adjustments first. So choose the first name. Let me close this property sheet, and then the data of the first name, reduce the size. Then last name, choose the data, first reduce the size, and we can move it towards left. Then location, then swim, I'm selecting together. Till run, I'm selecting together because wetsuit is not visible properly. Now wetsuit, expand it first and then move it. Now total transition, first I have to expand it, then move it. Then position, first I have to expand it so that it is clearly visible. Now I can do the changes here. I can keep enough space between each field name wherever necessary. Make sure everything is properly visible. So now adjustments are done. Now we have to do the sorting, descending order of position. So go to layout view, design tab, group and sort, add sort, choose position in descending order. So smallest to largest is ascending order, choose largest to smallest. So you can see the difference here. Now the next one is page orientation is done. Now calculate the number of database records shown in this report and places this at the end of the report formatted as an integer. So we have to count the number of records here. We cannot count manually, we have to use some equation, and we can count with any of these fields. It's not compulsory that we have to count by only first name or we have to count by only T1. We can count by any field. To do that, I am going to the design view, and then I am going to choose location so that I get enough space before and after. I am going to choose location in the detail. I can do the same thing with swim or T1 or even first name. I am going to choose location in the detail because this is record, this location is only the heading. So choose location from here, go to design tab, and there you can see totals. Click on totals and click on count record. So automatically the equation is visible. If you go to the report view, you can see the answer here. There are 39 records. Now they asked us to format it to integer. It's already integer, but we have to format it. So come to design view, choose this equation just by clicking on the box, and then you can go to property sheet and click on format. Choose the format as fixed and a decimal place as 0 so that it is an integer. So that's done. Now next is has a label number of competitors to the left of this value. So there must be a label on to the left side of this value. So for that, click on design, click on label, click left of this value, and then give number of competitors. We can select this and adjust it so that it is fixed properly. Then display only your name, sender number and candidate number in the footer, so it appears in the same position on every page. If you want to make sure that it is displayed on every page, then you have to give it in the page footer. In the previous report, we kept it in the report footer because they mentioned that it is on the report footer, but here they mentioned on every page. So if you keep the label in the page footer, if there are more than one pages on every page, the label will be visible. So I'm going to take label again and click here in the page footer. Then I'm going to give my name, then sender number and candidate number. I'm going to choose this and then adjust it. Now go to the report view and then confirm that everything is proper. So the number of competitors, the data is here, and then the page footer is also available. So we are done with the second report, and we are done with the second report, and we can take the printout of this second report. There is one evidence. Place in your evidence document a screenshot showing the database formula used to calculate the number of competitors. So you have to go to the design view. Now I'm going to use the snipping tool for this because I need only the formula. I can take the screenshot of this and then paste it in the evidence document as evidence 6. Now save. So that's all for this video. Now next video will be discussing about the mail merging. Thank you so much.